Hi everyone, astrophysicist here to talk about meteorites in ancient Egypt. Specifically, what King Tut's dagger can tell us about the formation of the solar system. As a bisexual former gifted kid, and current adult with an anxiety disorder, I have always been fascinated with ancient Egypt. And one of the cool things about ancient Egypt is that, like many other cultures, when they found meteorites on the ground, they made cool stuff with it. This dagger was found with King Tut in his tomb. It's about 3,300 years old and made of meteoritic iron. As a sidebar, iron is extremely rare in Egyptian artifacts because it was widely considered to be an impure or an evil material. Pretty cool. Anyways, scientists studying the dagger were able to determine that besides iron, there's also things like nickel, cobalt, sulfur, other chemicals involved. From this analysis, they were able to tell that this actually might have come from a prehistoric impact over Karga in central Egypt, an event that people are still finding pieces of. The parent body of this meteorite likely came from the collision of two large asteroids at the very beginning of our solar system. That part of our history is chock full of objects like that. Things that are not quite moons or planets, but they're still large enough to have a core and a mantle and a surface, kind of the way Earth does. At some point, one of these giant asteroids was ripped into shreds, and part of its core was sent on a wild trajectory around the solar system. It would do that for billions of years, but only thousands of years ago, it would hit the Egyptian desert, be discovered by some guy, get smelted into a dagger, and then buried with Egypt's most famous pharaoh. So it's pretty cool that we've discovered King Tut's perfectly preserved tomb, but it's also really cool that his personal dagger contains a geologic record of our early solar system. Anyways, that's all for today. Feel free to drop any questions in the comments, and I'll see you next time.